Hey gals, Sharon K. Park, Front Be to Fabulous. My goal is to help women 40 to 60 years old look flirty and fabulous and utterly fantastic. So thanks so much for joining me. I've got a great video article I want to do today, and it's on the 10 rules of makeup for women over 40 years old. So without further ado, I want to get right to it. Rule number 1. Want to wear less makeup as we get older. I don't know whether, well, some of you boomers will remember this. Back in our younger days, we used to put on Pan Stick by Max Factor, and then we cover it all up with powder on top of that, and our makeup would be about 1/4 of an inch thick. And then we kept adding, more blush and on and on and on, and 2 sets of false eyelashes, and honey, we looked like the happy hooker on Saturday night. Let me tell you, but we were fine. We were looking good. We couldn't understand, though, why we had all this acne, right? But as we get older, we have to use less makeup. You want to use just enough makeup to simply kind of cover all your flaws and just give your skin just a really smooth look. I do recommend a Chanel liquid makeup for that, or MAC has a cream mineralized makeup that you put on with a sponge. Give you a soft, beautiful look, girls. Trust me. Number 2, you want to make sure you use more kind of oil-filled products because that's going to give your skin more moisture. Try to stay away from matte finished type things. Remember, an overall powder is your total enemy. Now, if you want to dust places where you put cream on, like if you were drawing in your eyebrows, or you're putting on a cream blush, or a concealer type of thing, you can dust lightly with a translucent dusting powder, but never on your eyes. Stay away from the eyes, because remember, light reflects, so it's going to show every little line and crease and crepe that you have in your eyes. Less is best, ladies. And try to stick with something more oil-filled, okay? And tip number 3. The older you should get, obviously we should kind of tone it down. We can't look like we did back in our high school and college boomer days, right? I mean, we used to wear all this elaborate eyeshadow and black cat eyeliner and all this. But we have to tone it down somewhat. Now, I'm telling you ladies, 40 to 60 years old, stay away from the shimmery eyeshadows. Number 1, again, that's going to reflect light, okay? And when it reflects light, you're going to notice all the imperfections that you've got on your eye. If you have to use any of the, let's say, the lighter shimmer, and just want to put just a little above your pupil on your eyelid with, another color around, that's okay. But remember, try to stay away from all the shimmers. Want to stick with matte eyeshadows if possible. Okay, number 4. Stop using frosted lipsticks. Oh my gosh. Come on, ladies. The majority of you haven't had your lips done, okay? So you got these little bitty chicken lips, and they're kind of dry and cracked and chapped. Nothing looks worse on those lips. It never looks smooth if you wear a frosted lipstick. So I want you to stick with a creamy lipstick. Revlon has a creamy line. I mean, we can go down the list. You can find a lot of good lipsticks at the drugstore that are cream-based. But you want to put a cream-based, almost a matte, but creamier than a matte. Do you see what I'm saying? And then if you add a little gloss, just put a little in the center and a little in the center of your pout, and just kind of tap it around. Don't rub it with a brush and just make it all gooey. That looks disgusting on an older woman, especially because you're not 20 anymore. We can't do that, ladies. Just want a little shimmer and a little shine. Makes your lips look plumper and more youthful. And again, you want to use more sheer type lipsticks. Now, I'd say for blondes, let's stick with peachy, pinky type lipsticks. Brunettes look great in the nudes, okay? They totally look fabulous. And there again, if you play up your eyes a whole lot, you've got to downplay your lips. If you overplay your lips, like if you put on a bright red, you're going to have to downplay your eyes, because you can't come out in both contrast bold colors, right? So try to stick with your lips in more of a sheer lipstick with just a little gloss on there. It makes them look plump, pretty, natural, youthful. It's fabulous. And worst comes to worst, go get your lips injected with silicone like I did. It's forever. You don't have to have it redone. And it's in there permanently, and it takes years off of your life. For $300, come on, ladies, really. 2 injections on the bottom, 2 on the top, big deal. Piece of cake. Actually, I'd like to go back and have a little more put into the pout, just to make it a little fuller. But, I don't want to walk out looking like Goldie Hawn, did. Anyway, let's moving right along, girls. Okay, tip number 6. You want to make sure that you soften your look to a prettier look. Now let's talk about your eyes for a minute. When I say bold, if you wear glasses like I do, I wear glasses and then I wear contacts. I trade off. But in a photo shoot, I'll wear my contacts, or if I'm going out at night. When I work or during the daytime or doing my videos, I wear glasses. But when I wear glasses, I have to make my eyes bolder and darker. Now, I don't use a black eyeliner. I use gray myself because my eyes are blue. Or I use a brown eyeliner. Now, if it's a pencil, I use a real creamy, soft pencil because I don't want to pull my eye taut and I don't want the skin to pull. I stay away from gels. I don't care for that. But these are the things you need to watch out for. Now, if you're brunettes, you can go to more purples. You can go wear more blacks. And you look absolutely fabulous. And you can wear, heavier mascara. But I would still say no more than 2 coats of mascara. And if you do the bottom lashes, and people with glasses do, you want to just make it 1 light coat on your bottom lashes. But 2 heavy coats on the rest of your lashes. No more. These younger girls do 3 coats, and that's great for them. But, honey, it's going to be too much on us gals, okay? So, softer is prettier. Just keep that in mind. Okay, and the next tip we have, tip number 7, is don't apply cakey foundation. Oh, my God. I had this client that came to me for a makeover. And I don't know what junk she used, something from the drugstore. But it was all cakey, and again, she was kind of powdering over that, and it was cakey, and it was thick. And you could see it caking in the corners of her nose and around her lips, and even around her eyes, because the powder and the makeup that was thick, and it had settled in her creases. Just by changing her foundation took 10 years off of her. Do you believe it? So don't wear a lot of cakey, heavy foundation. Older ladies can't wear that. Remember, just apply a little bit where you need it and keep everything smooth. Cover up your flaws. If you have any of your brown spots starting or if you have rosacea or anything, you just want to smooth it out where it all looks even. Follow me on that. Also, what you can do, too, you can mix a little tinted moisturizer with your liquid foundation. Kind of give you a nice little glow and a nice little color. But be careful with that, too. Just use your SPF. At least it'll give you a little punch. Now, tip number 9 is contour. I'm getting ready to do a series of videos here this next week on contouring your face. When I did my webinar not too long ago, which is still available by the way, I demonstrated and showed you pictures of the different face shapes and how to contour and highlight. It's most important you learn how to contour your face. For instance, just quickly, I have a round face, so you can't see that I have cheekbones, right? So I have to feel down here where my cheekbone is, and then I contour with a powder that is approximately 2 shades darker. Start from my hairline and use an angled brush and come down with that. And then to contour around the rooster neck, the double chin type thing, and the jowls hanging, I also already have a video done on that where you shade this area and you bring it out to a V underneath, and then you go straight down on each side of the folds of the skin here that you see on your neck, and that's shading and contouring. And then I go up here and I shade around my temples because it makes my face look smaller. Remember, black decreases, okay? Light recedes, though. I don't want that. Watch that video. It's good. And this next week, I don't care whether you have heart-shaped, rectangular face, round face, long face, oblong, whatever. You're going to see a graph and a video on each and every one. I'll be demonstrating those. Contouring is the most important thing you can do. And then last but not least, it's that use a very hydrating, creamy lipstick instead of matte, okay? The main reason is your lips will not be smooth. They'll still be showing every crack. When your lips are dry and they get chapped sometimes, the balm, which has to sit on there at least 5 minutes before you apply your lipstick, by the way, okay, is still not going to do the job. Be sure and line your lips first, because any lipstick or gloss can feather out on older women through their lines, okay, if you don't have fillers in your face. You don't want that. It looks extremely tacky. You want beautiful, gorgeous, soft lips. So you want to try that. Another little pointer is, obviously, moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. But don't do that over a face that has not been exfoliated medically with some dermabrasion. Get started on that, or get some sort of dermabrasion home unit. And I don't mean the Neutrogena. Those crystals are pretty rough on your skin. There's a couple of new ones out there. May run you a couple of $100, but at least you could do it yourself. It's not going to have the quick effect that a medical dermabrasion will, okay? But within time, you'll notice the difference. And by all means, sunscreen. You've got to have your SPF daily 50 on up, okay? So, thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching my video. If you like these tips and these tricks, by all means, scout around my website at frumpytofabulous.com. Got all kinds of tips and tricks and, miracles on there. Check that out. Be sure and go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. You'll be notified of all the new how-to tutorials that I put out. And check out my blog, Frumpy to Fab blog, where you'll see lots of articles and pictures on style and hair and makeup. Girlfriends, it's just full of it. In the meantime, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.